can write things down.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Wands and Wizards. The Rise of Witches and Wizards. I hope you guys all had a lovely break. I hope you guys had a great time with your family. You guys had some lovely meals, some great vibes. I know I smoked a ton of weed and hung out with my wife and did a bunch of cool stuff. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get back into our funky little thing.
Bloody
All right.
bollocks.
Okay, let's
Alright,
see
mate.
here.
Alright, mate, we got a problem here.
Jesus.
Like, what you doing?
There's
What are you
With that
doing?
bloody D20.
What are you doing, bruv?
Bruv, you got a problem. Ain't
Okay,
it? In it?
Oh.
Oh, this kid.
Okay. I like that. That actually falls directly in line with what Klaus sent me earlier, which I will send you, Mimi, because yours just so happens to fall in direct correlation with his. So this is what Klaus said. Let's see, Zoe. Only he. Okay, well, Zoe, I'll let you know now. There's nowhere that doesn't exist. In your immediate area, nor would one nearby be able to be snuck out to, because you'd have to go more or less into the Muggle world. But I will say, if you want to spend the next month researching that, you could do that, but let me know. You revamp it however you want it to be, but that will have to be worked on. Let's see. Jesus, Misty.
It's not that much.
Dude, it's so much. It's such a read.
Not that much.
Everybody else was a one sentence, and you're like a fucking paragraph.
True that, man. True
That's
that.
a long time. Plus, I
Attic.
allowed to come up with this.
I love this. Attic us.
Trying to give me a nickname or something.
I don't know how to spell it.
Attic us. Get impossible to
There's no
do
T's.
to get very far.
I spelled it. Attic.
Okay.
Addict are us.
I like that.
Addict
Okay.
us.
And then Jean for the past month.
Addicts are us.
Remember right to the front of the lake. Describe to me what James looks like, Jean. Describe to me. Text it to me, and describe what his new look is.
Send you a picture right now.
Okay, cool. Sick beans, everybody. Sick freaking beans.
Okay, I have a quick question, Rock.
Yeah.
Is there a tattoo parlor in Diagon Alley, or the other, like, scary version, which is, I can't remember the name of. I know he wouldn't be able to go there necessarily right now. But, like, maybe on break they could stop by. I was thinking, like, the I don't know what they do for Christmas break. Some people go home at Hogwarts and whatnot. What
Oh,
say you,
Roxy definitely came over to Mimi's house during break. That definitely happened. We definitely rode around on all the animals at Mimi's house.
Oh, you're still reading yours. I love how mine's the only one that's impossible.
Because everybody else stays within the realms of the school.
You can push the boundaries, Ox. Who my character is.
You want to be a
Yes,
ballerina?
Yo, I just found a reference in a textbook that means I got a question right. Ooh.
Alright, I'm good.
Yeah, Atticus just researched magic tattoos in the library, or just tattoos in general. That's what he did. Ox, you playing GTA right now?
Yes, he is. That's yeah. So we gotta.
Ox is always doing something while we're doing this. He's either high or just looking at something else.
No, I'm reading everything. Uh.
Misty, why'd you write a book?
I didn't write a book. I wrote a single paragraph and then he moved on to James.
No, I'm looking at. I'm just trying to. I'm taking notes, guys. Of all the stuff you're sending me, I got it. This is. Usually, I have this. Like usually, all what I'm doing now would have been done way before back when I asked, but I'm trying to get it in now. So I'm sorry. Let me just get through as much as I can, as fast as I can, to build everything.
It has been a month, so not exactly fresh in our minds.
Okay.
He's tortured. Let's go.
Okay. Stick. Okay, so we're gonna start up with Atticus. Atticus, I'm assuming you would want to be researching your tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. I'll say because a month has passed, you guys have definitely gotten way more accustomed, like with schooling, and things like that. Roll me a just a general intelligence check. Roll that at advantage for me. And we'll see like how much knowledge you've like absorbed like throughout just normal school and stuff like that. We'll just see how much your mind's been broadened. So go ahead and roll me just a flat intelligence check at advantage, please.
What's a +1? Oh, I had more. Yeah, that's a 16.
You got a 16.
Yep.
Dope. Okay. On a 16. Okay. Now roll me. I'll let you pick. It's totally up to you. Let me just pull up your character sheet really quick here. Okay. If you can roll me, and I'll let you pick. It's totally up to you. Roll me either. You can either roll me investigation. You can roll me. Let's see here. History of magic, or you could roll Muggle studies. Totally up to you on which ones you want to roll. Each one has their own path that offers different information. So I'll let you pick and see, or pick and choose which one you'd like to go to.
History of magic.
History of magic? Okay. Go ahead and roll that at advantage. And I believe you're proficient at it, so add your proficiency bonus as well.
Sweet. That's a 21. Nat 18.
Oh, fuck. An 18 plus a 21. On what you did Muggle studies or history of magic? Sorry, you did history of magic.
Yeah.
Okay, on a 21. That's a really good roll.
Yeah. I'm learning shit. I want to know about this damn tattoo, and I'm studying it all freaking for 2 months.
You need to know, man. You gotta know what kind of tattoo is it.
It's really nice looking.
Yeah, it's pretty.
know
Oh
why
shit,
she
a
can't.
21? Fuck, I actually put... No, did I really put the DC as 18?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck, this is an actual... Okay, hold on. I actually had shit... I had shit actually planned out for your tattoo thing. Hold on. If... Have roll... Any... Is it an intelligence check? Or was it with... No, it was intelligence.
Yeah.
Have... intelligence check, DC 18. If you they find out... If DC's beaten by 5 or more. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that part. Okay, that's still a lot. Okay, shit. Oh fuck. Okay. So we last left off. I would say, Zoe, you were walking towards the headmistress's office after just being summoned. You noticed a large scuffle going on in the library, and all of a sudden there is darkness. you wake up and you're somewhere unfamiliar. You look around and you're standing in a grassy plain, but the entire like sky around you is very bright. It almost looks as if you're in like a giant white room and you're like on this like Quidditch pitch of grass. What does Atticus do with this abrupt information?
So he just kind of like
You just
blinked out,
teleported.
or-
Yeah, like you looked into the library, saw Klaus, saw Sebastian, saw Sebastian's sister. They were all in fighting stances. You saw another female figure with long fangs, and next thing you know, it was darkness, and now you're here in this place that has immense light, and it seems like like you were literally just standing somewhere, and now you're standing somewhere different. Like that's how fast the transition happened.
Hello? Anyone here?
You feel a sudden warmth on your arms as you see your tattoos glow. Make me a Constitution saving throw, which I believe you're proficient in, so you would add your proficiency modifier to that.
Is it just a straight roll?
Yeah, it would just be a straight.
No. Oh, great.
What'd you get?
I got a 9.
A 9? Okay. Ooh. I could bring up my table of delicious stuff. Roll me a D4. What? A D4?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. You feel the warmth, and as you look down at your tattoo, you kind of begin to sway. You almost you stop, you stop for a second. You kind of catch your bearings. It's like your equilibrium's off, so you just teeter a little bit, and you stop, and you swear you can hear very faint, like, melodies being sung and carried, almost as if they're being carried by the wind. You don't recognize the language that's being sung. You definitely can hear what you would assume are words, but again, it's very faint. You start to walk towards the sound. There's no day, there's no night, there's no telling how long you're walking, but you just keep walking and walking. A week has passed and you've walked through this realm. You don't know a week has passed, but IRL Atticus, the rest of you, Atticus has been missing for a week. A week has passed as you continue down this journey, completely oblivious to anything, completely swayed and swathed by this melody that you hear coming through somewhere. You have no idea where any of this is. You have no idea where you are, but you just continue to follow the sound. You stop at a door. As you get to this door, you haven't been able to see any depth to the world that you're in. To you, it's just been an endless green, grassy hill that's continued going forward and back from which you came. But it doesn't seem like there's an end to it. It goes on and on from all directions, but there's no colors in the sky. It's just white and bright. As you get to this silver door, it's the first time you've seen depth. You see this door is attached to a wall. You kind of see where the grassy hills stop rolling and go up this literally pure white wall. As you look at the door, it's about 10 feet tall. It is a double-sided door. There are pictures of like strange creatures. Some of them look like pixies, maybe. You could maybe make out like goblins here and there. There's a few individuals that have kind of just very generic looking features. You can't tell if it's male or female. You can't even tell if it's human or not. But you see this door that's here. What does Adicus do?
Is there like a door knocker on the door, or is it just like does it have any handles or?
You see two handles, but you don't see like any door knocker or like a doorbell or anything like that. It just looks like a very solid silver door.
He goes to see if it's locked.
Okay, you head over. I'm assuming you are you're just gonna try and pull it open. I just want to make sure like that's like that is what you're doing, right? You just want to pull open the door.
Okay, he knocks on the door.
Okay. Roll me either athletics or actually just roll me pure strength roll.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Damn.
God damn.
Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be like when we talk to Drakius now. Open the nat 20 door.
I wish I could be excited, but I'm super sick.
Ah, I missed that. Oh.
You walk up to the door and what's Atticus' dominant hand, left or right?
He's right in.
Without any thought process, completely subconscious and almost as if muscle memory, not memory of your own, but your left arm reaches up as your tattoos illuminate, and as you knock on the door, not with your dominant hand, which kind of catches you slightly by surprise, but at the same time, for whatever reason, this feels normal. You knock on the door, and you see a beautiful woman emerge from the doors. She looks a little bit like or not, sorry, that's the wrong person. Hold on.
You gotta pick.
you actually see this. Where the fuck did shit?
I
Did I
don't even
not?
see a big I-
What? You good? So,
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. You just showed me a picture of the tattoo.
what are you talking about? I'm lost. I feel like you're having a whole conversation and I'm not present for it. What's going on?
You know, when I got the tattoo, there was this lady that was like a goddess thing. You know,
Yeah, that's yeah,
not the same.
no. I need to show you exactly who. Hold on. It's I have the image somewhere. God damn it. It's hard to get my brain to work properly.
Welcome to my world.
I don't think I pinned it anywhere. What the damn, I didn't pin it
You
anywhere.
can show it to me
That's
later when you find it.
yeah, that's quite unfortunate. That it was not pinned because it's a very important image I need to show you. Fuck. Hold on one second. I need to show it to you. I have to, and you gotta see it. Should I put it? I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it somewhere.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me. Fucking, I love. Fuck, what's his name? No, yeah, but the artist. Fuck, what's his name? I know his name. It's a very like funny name.
Evan Newman.
Yeah, Randy Newman. It's me, Randy Newman. You got a friend in me. All right, you see this. Sorry, I had the wrong image. Actually, you know what? I will show you both images. Sorry. No, I won't. I won't show you both images because... Actually, I will show you both images. I will. Yeah. Where's our chat room? Here it is. You see... I'll post it in the offline just because it's... Oh, no. You know what? NPC version 2. You see this individual and... A second. Who and where was it sent? Where's Iris? Okay. You see both these individuals walk out of the iron door. Or not the iron door, sorry, the silver door.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, this is
Guys.
what I was talking about just like 20 minutes ago. Jesus Christ.
Is that Val?
Yeah, yeah.
It's Grim and Valve.
As these two, so you see a gorgeously stunning woman walking out. Not someone you, I mean, she's got like ears of a goblin, like they're long and pointy. They look beautiful. They're not gnarled or warty or anything. Not something you've seen before. It's not a magical creature that you've seen, at least not anything that you've known of. The other one, on the other hand, looks like a mix between a centaur and a bull. Something you've never seen before. You've known of mythology of minotaurs. They've been said in the wizarding world to have been extinct for very, very long. But you see as this giant, towering, muscular figure step forward. Hold on. As he walks forward, Atticus, you see as he gets to the barrier of the door, as this door opens up, you see a shimmer. It's almost like I want to say water, but you do see this shimmering, like, ripple effect in this doorway. And you see this massive being's mouth move. You can hear what sounds like English, but it's very muffled, it's very distorted. It's almost as if they're talking to you through like a fucking like a pillowcase full of feathers. It's very muffled. What does Adicus do? Do you want to try and like step through? Do you want to try and like figure out another way to communicate? What would Adicus like to do? Also, roll me another D4, please, when you get a chance.
That's a 2. So can he walk through the door? Or is there anything blocking the door?
No, you just see that that shimmering effect. That's kind of it doesn't look, like I said, it doesn't look like water. Like, it kind of looks like water, but it's not water. Like, you just see, like, because I don't know how to explain. Like, every now and then you'll see like it shimmers, almost as if, like, you know, like a hologram sometimes, though.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a portal, and every now and then, like, you'll see like the power waver. It's like you'll see like a little like ripple or something. And so like you think you could probably walk through it. You don't think it's like a solid. You just don't know. Like you just don't have any idea of what you're looking at, really. Like, this is all wild.
Yeah, he walks through it. He's like, sweet.
Okay. Okay. You die. Fuck. I forget you people have no fear. Okay. You pass out. You walk through. You hit the deck. Literally as you walk through, you feel this immense surge of magical power. Something you've never felt. This when you touched your wand, when you first picked your wand out, you felt a magical surge, something similar to this, but not as intense. As you walk through this portal, it's almost as if every pore of your body was just drinking in magical power, and you collapse and pass out from the weight, or from the exertion of it. IRL for the rest of you, so Vesper, Mimi, and James, it's now been 3 weeks that Adicus has been missing. Adicus, you wake up, not knowing how much time has passed. You are in a field, bright and colorful. Towering over you as you wake up is this massive, hulking individual. And sat atop his right shoulder is, to him, a very small-sized woman. The individual you're looking at, the beast, is probably standing about a solid 15 to 18 feet tall, and he's got a possibly 6-foot woman sitting on his shoulder, as if it was a small child, resting atop her father's shoulder. He reaches a hand out to help pick you up off the ground. Hasn't said a word yet, but he reaches a massive paw, double the size of your head, as he kind of closes his fist and sticks out a finger, which is, your hand can't even cover his finger. Do you want to take his offer of help back up, or would you like to? What would you like to do? Actually, I'll just let you tell me what's popping.
Adicus is just terrified as fuck, and he doesn't really know what to do. He's just kind of frozen in place.
Give me 1 second. One second. Okay, 1 second. I'm outsourcing at the moment. Give me a second. I spelled that completely wrong.
Gee whiz, what?
You see as the woman jumps off of this giant thing's shoulder and says,
Grim, be gentle. He is just a mere babe. Is terrified.
Atticus, you see this woman speak and refer to this thing as Grim. She seems genuine in the words and the comfort that comes along with those words. You see as this massive furred finger retracts back, as this 18-foot tall minotaur crouches onto all fours, lays down on his stomach, still probably with laying on his stomach about 4.5 feet tall. And he just looks at you, Atticus, and says, "Dear child, no normal mortal could have gone through this portal and survived. How long ago were you touched by the gods?"
I'm not sure. I think my recollection of time is a bit fuzzy right now. I feel like I've probably passed through some sort of portal. And I mean, you don't look like you're gonna eat me, but you are kind of big. But yeah, my name's Adicus.
This individual, the second you say you are kind of big, immediately casts polymorph and turns himself into the size of an 11-year-old child, matching your height. He goes, "Does this form please you more? Are you less terrified?"
So is he like an actual human, or is he still like this?
No, he's still a minotaur. He's just now like 5 feet tall.
A min-centaur.
Yeah, no,
Minotaur.
he's still a minotaur. He's still a minotaur. But he's just tiny. And as he transforms, the woman again looks down at you and says,
Don't be afraid about him. He won't bite. He's just a mere baby to me.
Okay. He's not so scary now.
The minotaur steps forward and he says, "Time would have stopped for you, child. I plucked you from imminent death that you are unaware of and should remain blissfully ignorant towards. There's not much time, as there's a very powerful spellcaster searching for you, and she seems quite strong for even the two of us to take on." And you see as Grim holds his palm out, and you see for a few moments Professor McGonagall's eyes shift. You see the headmistress's office, and you see she is looking through multiple mirrors. And for a split second, as this individual Grim opens up a mirror, McGonagall's eyes snap, look directly at you, Atticus, look at Grim and the other individual, and you see a sneer on her face as he snaps it away and goes, "She is one I do not wish to anger, so I will be quick and I will return you safely."
This is all really a misunderstanding. McGonagall's not evil. She might get the wrong idea that maybe you like captured me and put me in a different plane, but I chose to come here, so
I do
you
not.
shouldn't really be worried. I
I do
don't know why
not
you did that.
see.
You probably just worried her even more.
I do not see evil in this woman's heart. I
No.
see protection at all costs, and we wish to avoid conflict if there were any chance of conflict involved. Either way, Atticus, you were touched by a fae, one that we have been searching for, and one that has been long lost to the times. He's gone by many names. You may even know him as Merlin. However, and Grim looks at the elven woman, and transforms back to his normal size, and says, "It seems the mood changes. He looks at you, Atticus, and he says, 'You must search for Merlin. He is alive, and he is the one that can find you and help you. Search for him, and the one who tears this all down in the future will be banished before he even has the chance. Find him, boy.'" And he grabs you.
What's your name?
Uh,
Your name first.
He grabs you. As he picks you up, you see a bright green flash as a portal opens. You swear you just saw the face of a 12-foot tall lizard as you are hurled through the dimension, and you land flat on your back, missing for 4 weeks as you hear roars, and you hear the name Vorpool screamed in vengeful rage as you are slammed into one of the bookshelves in the library on the other side of the restricted sections fence, and temporarily knocked out 1 month in the future, allowing the rest of our people to eventually find you, which will transition over.
Jeez, Atticus. You're
All the
lying.
information that I was just given by this. Oh my god.
Dude.
I still didn't learn anything about my tattoo other than Merlin. I guess Merlin gave it to me.
I mean, listen, hey, I gave you clues. You got to, I gave you, this whole interaction should not have happened. You rolled a nat 20, homie. This is wild. This is fucking, this is crazy. I wanted to do this, didn't expect it to happen this early. This is fucking wild. Fucking Atticus is the new main character. This is fucking insane. He's Harry Potter. Anywho.
Wasn't he already announced as Harry Potter when we first started?
No, Sebastian was the original. Sebastian was the original.
That he's not Harry Potter anymore.
Well, I have already messaged Lunar. If I've given him a few leniencies, but if he misses like 1 or 2 more sessions, unfortunately, I'm going to have to write Sebastian out because it's going to be hard to keep it up as an NPC and know what direction he would want to go. So we'll figure that out. It may be like this, like I said, the same scenario that happened with Akash. It just, IRL shit gets in the way, and it is what it is.
Man, when you brought, for everyone that doesn't know, when Ox brought out Val, I fucking immediately texted him if she needs to say anything, tell me now.
Yeah. That was nice.
Dude, Atticus was gonna start talking to Val, be like, "Hey, what's up?" What?
I wasn't gonna let that. There was no way in. I was like, on that nat 20, I'm gonna give him some juice, but there's no way in fuck you were gonna get anything other than that was that would have been too OP. Anywho, no, you have Merlin. So I would say as I guess Atticus, what would be in your unconscious mind as we kind of go through the other students and get them up to date is Merlin. The name Merlin, for whatever reason, you feel a new purpose. It's how when you find something you're really interested in and you've got that determination to figure out how it works and how you can do it best. It's pretty much you have that same kind of vindication, or like that same like purpose, except to find Merlin or like find anything about Merlin. So that's like you have an amazing, that's a ridiculous starting place, because that's like halfway through the whole fucking this one puzzle that you somehow got yourself down the rabbit hole in, which I'm fucking loving. By the way, I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to ruin anything. Vesper and James are in their own mini game that I've got going on, their own puzzle. Iris, Mimi, Rocky, and Klaus are in a completely separate puzzle. Klaus is not only in that puzzle, but in his own puzzle, and then Atticus is in his puzzle that involves Fiona, which will eventually involve Vesper, which will eventually involve James. I've got shit. You guys have no idea what is going on. I've got wormholes inside of wormholes, bro.
My brain's dead already. I don't even.
See where this goes.
Ay 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 ay.
No, it's gonna be epic. I think what I have planned, because like I'm sorry, I don't want to derail the
No spoilers.
the session.
Keep going.
But I have a whole it's like a instead of like a Marvel universe, it's an Ox universe. So like there, like you guys, I don't know if you guys are like conspiracy theorists, but if you've been paying attention, for those of you that have been in a few of my campaigns, there's a common factor to everything that's been going on and a common cause for everything, and they somehow always end up leading back into the same central finite realm of what this one individual has created. So it's oh dude, it's gonna be fucking, it's gonna be, and Zoe and Jean, you guys are in the other campaign that ties into this campaign, that then ties into a way future campaign, that ties into 2 past campaigns. Fucking mashed potatoes and gravy, bro. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Ox has laid out already.
Bro, we're gonna be playing till we're gonna be playing till one of us dies. Okay, that's how it's gonna happen. Is we're all gonna be in the same campaign. Until eventually, I'm gonna have a 20-player campaign, and all the campaigns are gonna merge together. No, that's too crazy. That's wild. No. But no, I like I said, this whole universe I'm creating, I think will be completed in the next decade, like the legit next decade.
Oh, I'm able to make this game in like reality VR. And we'll be playing in that.
That'd be so, dude. That'd be so. You can. I can technically, actually, I can ask Ethan if he can make us a virtual. He's done it before. I can ask him if he can make us a private VR room that will have a table. It'll have a headmaster's thing. I can have books. I can have actual minis. You guys can roll dice. Like it's legit. Like it's been set up.
If we were the minis and we made avatars that look like our characters and we could go around.
You guys do. No, you can. You can teleport yourself onto the board as your mini. There's gear in the room. You can literally grab a shield and grab a sword and pop into the fucking the player board. Yeah, dude, it's a legit thing. It's kind of finicky, but because I was fucking around with it like last year. Anyway, okay. So Zoe, yes, Atticus on his mind. I would put this in your notes. Find Merlin or anything about Merlin. Like that should be like on that nat 20. That's like etched for whatever reason. However, Adicus wants to justify what he saw. If he wants to think it's a fever dream or was real or was fake, whatever it is. But he has with every fiber in his being Merlin etched into his brain stem. Like that's all that's on his mind. So when you wake up, when we catch everybody up, you could start doing some checks on that. That'll be a whole different thing. Anywho, up next is Jean or James. James. Sorry, James. My name is James Grandelwald. I'm sorry, I'm high as shit. That whole Valfail and Atticus and Grim thing made me lose my shit. I'm really sorry. That derailed. I'm so glad, Atticus, you got that nat 20 like that. That was the happiest moment, dude. I'm so euphoric right now. Okay.
It also made me very happy.
Oh, yes. Now we get into some sad boy stuff, so buckle the fuck up. During the month that Atticus has been gone. James, you've slowly distanced yourself from your friends.
Yeah. As always.
You have kind of hung back on group activities. In class, ever since Henry's passing, you've kind of just worked alone. People have come up to you. People have like offered their condolences, and yes, it does make James feel better, but it doesn't. It only temporarily fills the void that's in his heart with what happened with Klaus and Henry.
Yeah, it's like a hole. It's like a hole. It gets bigger.
Exactly. As you distance yourself, I mean, Atticus is missing. Who gives a fuck? I mean, James. I would say James is probably in this head's place of like, fucking people come and go, people die, the world is bullshit. Like, fucking Atticus will either come back or he won't come back. I mean, it happened to Henry. You're walking as you're kind of in this thought process. Atticus has been gone for about 3.5 weeks now. Or not 3.5 weeks. Sorry, Atticus has been gone for about 2.5 weeks now.
Yeah, James is like he's just like his face is like monotone to the point of like no emotions. There's not that smile that he had once before, and he's just like dead in the inside.
That's very fucking graphic, and I fucking love that. That was, oh my god, that was fucking, yes, as James slowly begins to divulge into this thought process, into this mindset, you find yourself walking along the banks of the Black Lake, where the worst thing possibly that's ever happened to you happened. As you are kind of just walking around, you notice a stone that sticks out, and it's just slightly in the water, maybe 3 or 4 feet from the shore, probably about waist deep, but you spot it because it is clearer than clear and brighter than bright. Do you walk out to it?
Well, James is gonna take out, importantly, his clothes. So he's gonna take out the hood, take off his shirt, take off his tie, and take off his pants, leaving the underwear in. And he's gonna metamorph his hands and feet into like aquatic hands to just swim there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't have to swim. It's only waist deep. So I'll say you still transform in case you do want to swim, or head anywhere. But you head, you head out, and you begin to wade, in the water as it is deep enough for you to kind of kick your feet up. You lift up this shining. Ignore the BBC News. I couldn't get it out of the fucking way. But you lift up this shining blue, almost non-naturally smooth stone. This opal stone. Roll me a. I want to say, where's your character sheet? Let me grab your character sheet here. Roll me. This is, I think this is pretty important. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh no! An 18!
What thought would be going through James's head the moment he brings this gem up, and he can clearly see it? What's the first thing that pops into his mind?
The first thing in his mind is probably Henry's favorite color, which is, blue. So it's feeling, I want to say saddened, morally depressed, and he's trying to be more optimistic or being neutral about what's his emotion, but he's more thinking about the one person that uh, that James blames is Klaus, and that mindset just turned into pure angry or
Rage.
rage. Yeah.
As this series of emotions sets in, you think of Henry first, and then you slowly divulge into the rage that you feel towards Klaus, even after a few weeks after the event happened. On that 18 charisma saving throw, your ear immediately transforms into that of a wolf's, and you hear from somewhere out in the water, but you can hear a spell being cast. A bolt shoots out from the water. You are able to deflect the spell, which causes a slight submersive explosion. As the bubbles calm down, you see Henry floating next to you. But just normal Henry. There's color in his cheeks. He's got a smile on his face as he's looking at you, but he's literally standing in the water right next to you. You can't see his lower half though, but he's kind of just standing right next to you. He looks over and he goes, "Oh, hey James, what was that?"
Oh God, I'm hallucinating.
Oh, you think I'm a hallucination?
I might be. I think I already killed myself in the ocean.
You see as Henry floats up, and he goes, "No, dude, I don't think I'm a ghost, but I'm also not alive. So, don't know what. Hey, can you see me? Hello? Are you able to? Hello? Can you see me?"
James is trying to hold his tears, like, yeah, yeah, I can see you. Can I roll a deception to just hide the tears?
Yeah, roll me deception. Or sleight of hand if you want to try and like wipe them away like super quick. Up to you. Whatever you want to do.
You know what? I'm gonna do deception now, just to hold my tears, cause it is. Let's see here. All right, let's do it. A 3. it's.
You see as Henry stops, and his head cocks a little bit, and he comes closer. As he comes closer, you see the expression on his face very clearly. Whoops, wasn't supposed to put it in there. Hold on.
Oh God, what the hell?
As Henry gets closer, you see his eyes are completely white and glazed over. His mouth is sewn shut, but you can see the fangs that have grown in there. He steps closer and he says, "James, hello? Can you hear me? James, are you there? Hello? James, I'm right in front of you. Fuck, can you not see me? James, I'm here."
Hi, can I? Is this strange, or is this like, where am I? I'm in the water, or it's like
You're standing waist deep with this blue stone in your hand, and this creepy little motherfucker that looked like Henry until he got within 5 feet of you, and now you see this, and it's, I mean, everything you hear Henry saying, you can see, but I mean, I don't, roll me, I guess, like magical creatures, or like maybe history of magic. Yeah, I would say either history of magic or magical creatures would be like the only thing I can think of as like a roll. If you want to try and like roll to see this.
Okay, yeah, hang on. That's a 5.
Of what? Like what did you roll for? The magical creatures or the history of magic?
Magic.
5, no fucking clue what this is. This does not look like any ghost you've ever seen in the castle, or you've ever talked to, or anything. You have no fucking clue what this thing is.
James is going to do a marine swine dive, like back to the shore as his little hands could go.
You step back onto shore. Henry stays where he is. The second you get 10 feet from him, you see his smiling face, and he goes, I don't know if he can see. James, can you see me?
I yell out, I can see you, but I don't think you're not Henry.
The second you say, I can see you, there's a loud pop. Henry disappears, and James, you hear a voice from behind you. So, it seems you question who you are, boy. Ask me, and I will be more than happy to tell you.
He's behind me, right?
You don't feel any pressure of hands on your back. You don't feel any pressure of like a presence behind you. You hear the voice. You can feel the breath along your neck and your ear. But you don't, I mean, you can turn around if you want to. That's up to you.
James is not gonna turn around. He's gonna ask, who are you? Are you consciousness in my mind, or if possible, can you hear me?
There's a loud hiss, almost that of a snake.
Got it.
You hear the voice again. One second. You hear the voice again speak up as you ask, "Who are you?" The voice says, "Who I am doesn't matter. It's who you're going to be. Do you wish to seek power at any cost? Or are you scared like your friend Henry was?"
I am not scared. Alright? That part, don't you ever say that. He was a good person.
you hear a very sinister snarl, followed by what sounds like if a snake could laugh. That's what you hear. A very like rasp hissing laughter. Um, and you feel a large hand placed on your shoulder. From your peripheral, you can see a massive hand covering most of your shoulder, half your neck, and the upper half of your arm, all in one palm. A very large, scaled, bluish black hand with razor sharp claws that slightly pierce into your skin as he flexes his grip onto you. And he says, I'll ask again. Are you weak like your friend Henry? Or do you wish to unleash the power your friend hides in her book and show your true name as a Grindelwald?
Wait. James is like, wait, what? Are you? No, I don't believe it.
You feel a sudden warmth as what you can only assume something massive behind you just completely ignited on fire. And in a very, again, snake-like, tell me, James, you wish to know who I really am?
I mean, more than anything, yes.
Do you want to turn around and look at this individual?
Let's see. James is gonna look at the rock that he got, and
Uh-huh.
for a moment he was like he, he's like debating whether or not like if he's like thinking that who he is, and then he's gonna he is James looks at the stone and just not look. He's not gonna look. He's just gonna close his eyes and just forget that creatures exist.
You clench the stone and close your eyes. As you do, you feel the massive claw remove itself from your shoulder. The heat brought with it gone. Uh, you feel its presence disappear in total, leaving you with silence. As the breeze picks up and the waves roll in through the Black Lake, as you hear the water splashing along the shore as the wind picks up. As you open your eyes and look in front of you, you see Henry again. This time, not deformed or demonic. You see Henry all white as a ghost, mini ghost that you have seen before. And he looks at you and he says, "Hey, buddy, I don't know if you can see me. I'm gonna try one more time.
I,
Uh,
James raises his hand and says, I can see you too. Don't worry.
you see as Henry looks up with a smile, and he says, "Hey, I I've been trying to show you this stone for whatever reason. When everything went black, I woke up trapped uh under the water, and I've been trying to get out for you to come find me. Are you hey, how long has it how long has it been?
It has been a crazy month we have. Or how long has it been?
It's been 2.5 weeks since Henry's
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah, Henry, it's been 2.5 weeks of um, craziness and a betrayal of a friend.
You see as Henry floats over to you, and he tries to give you a hug and kind of floats through. You feel like a little cold shiver along your spine. He goes, right, dang it. I keep still being a ghost. A whole new thing. I keep forgetting that I can't touch stuff. Well, hey, I mean, check this out. Let me look at the bright side. Even though, like, I'm dead, it's kind of cool. I'm a ghost, so I can kind of, like, stick around, and we can still hang out, and you don't have to worry about me dying, because, like, already, and you see as he like slouches forward and like dips his head down, and he goes, I'm already dead, and
Yeah.
it when it can't kill me again. Hey, James, can you do me a favor?
Anything for you, friend. Or no, sorry. Anything for you, best friend.
You guys walk back towards your common room. Nobody else seems to be able to see Henry but you as you guys traverse the common room. He doesn't seem to be trying to hide or anything, or he's not even reaching out to people. As you get to the common room, he looks at you and he says, hey, could you... I don't know if you don't have, you can say no if you don't want to, if it's like weird, but like, could you write my mom a letter for me, because I can't, I can't go see her, and I can't hold a pen or a wand, so I can't really do things.
Sure. Yeah, I can do
Uh,
that.
as you pull out your pen and paper,
With like a little quill and then put ink on it.
yeah, Henry talks as you write what he says. He says, dear mom, hey, it's Henry. Sorry, mom. I didn't mean to leave you in such a rough spot, especially after Grandpa died. I'm still here. You could come visit me at Hogwarts. I don't think I can leave, or at least not yet. I mean, I don't know. James found this cool stone, and it seems I can go wherever he goes with the stone, so that's cool. I get to at least hang out with my best friend again. If you can, please let Philly out every now and then. He looks over at you and he goes, Philly was a turtle that I have back home, and I couldn't bring it here because like it wasn't one of the allowed pets, and so I just kind of like, my mom was said she would take care of him. Anyways, and so he finishes up his letter, and he signs off love for always and always, Henry. And you send the letter off. You and Henry, we kind of fast forward a week, which means Atticus has now been gone 3.5 weeks. You've gone throughout your days. Would you have told anybody about Henry, or would you have, again, like I said, no one seems to be asking you about Henry or what he's doing back, or really even interacting. No one's technically seen or heard Henry. Do you want to bring it up to any of your friends, or would you like to keep it secret between you and Henry?
Okay. Well, oh man, the only person I could trust is either Vesper.
You want to go tell Vesper?
I'm done with my test, so I'm free to leave.
James, like, is just
Well,
thinking
hold
his
on.
mind.
Hold on. I just need to know because if you want to transition to Vesper, I can. I just want to know if there's anything else you want to do RP wise before then you tell Vesper, because then we would just transition from you into
Oh,
Vesper, get her caught up to where you are. Yeah. So do you want to
yeah.
tell her? If so, I can kind of build a story around that if you'd like to.
Um, yeah, you know what? I'll make a little curve line for me. I'll go see Vesper.
Okay. So the next week, you kind of just hang out. You don't really tell anybody. You don't trust anybody to tell them.
I don't even trust
And
Klaus.
you text Vesper a message to meet in the library 5 days from now. So this would have been 4 weeks that Klaus or that Atticus has been gone. 5 days from now. So the next it would be what now would be Friday in game. So it'd be like Wednesday. Yeah. So it would catch us up to that like today's date. Um, so to meet this evening in the library, Vesper texts back and says, "Sure, like you guys get a meeting set up." As you head through the rest of your couple of days leading up to that meeting, not Henry, James, Henry still seems pretty normal. He just is like a normal ghost that it looks like other people can't see. But Henry stops the night before you're supposed to go and talk to Vesper about this. And he says, "Hey, I don't think we should tell Vesper
Why?
about this."
Why? Tell me.
Well, I've noticed nobody else can see or hear me, which means I might not be a ghost, which means I don't know what I am, which also means maybe not a good idea that other people are brought in until we know yet. I don't know. I'm just trying to it doesn't I've been noticing this and I don't know.
Well, it, well, well, to me, I can trust Vesper. Uh, and to me, she's a trustworthy person I could believe. But
Roll me.
oh,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go
Uh,
ahead. Go
but
ahead.
but if you're concerning about not telling Vesper about what you are or who you are, that does raise a that does it is oddly suspicious at the same time.
Uh Henry cocks his head a little bit and he says, "Well, okay, no, I get, no, I understand. I get that. What I mean is, what if she thinks I'm bad, and like I mean, I'm not bad. Like we've been hanging out this like whole time.
That's a
Um,
that's a good question. Uh, So you're a ghost, but you're the ghost that's stuck in this stone.
I guess I honestly don't know. I died. I know I died because I saw Klaus rip my throat out. Uh,
Eh,
but
good.
then I woke up stuck under the water, and I was trying to yell at people, and no one. I saw you at the shore, and I was trying to yell at you to look at the stone, and when you came to look at it, I thought you could hear me, so I guess I'm stuck to the stone. I have no idea.
Mm. Okay. Okay. How about you and I could make a deal? If
Okay.
uh, we could go see Vesper about this, and she'll know because she's quite honestly more knowledgeable than I do. Or we could either figure it out, research it by ourselves, or and find a conclusion of what you are.
Do you think Vesper would know more than us? Do you think we should go talk to her?
I I believe, and in my opinion, she's more expertise than me. I mean, look at me. I just learned a new offensive attack with the creature, and I'm still learning more. I want to improve on a lot of things.
Okay. Henry nods and he agrees. You guys go. Well, he doesn't sleep, but you guys head off to sleep for class the next morning. As we whirl slightly back in time, um, Mimi and Rocky, Quidditch. The game has ended. Rocky perks up, looks at you, and says trouble now and takes off. Do you follow her?
Ran after her with all of her might, obviously.
You haul off. As you get closer to the library, roll me constitution. No, roll me charisma saving throw. Let me pull your character sheet
My
up.
charisma is only a +2, man.
Yeah, I know. I know, man. I know. I know, my dog. My dog. How are you not proficient in any saving throws? I'm pretty sure y'all should be proficient in saving throws.
I don't
James
know.
is proficient in 2 saving throws.
I just had a
Atticus is
crit fail,
proficient.
so have fun with that.
No way. Did you?
As,
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
as
Can
they say
you,
in the
Iris, can you please go into the player handbook and just double check because everybody else has proficiency in like at least 2 saving throws and you're the only one who doesn't and I don't know why.
Are the
You
little
should you should
check
definitely
marks
have.
next to it proficiency? Because on my proficiency, I have intelligence and dexterity.
Okay, so you do have check marks on you because on I'm looking at your
It's
character
not on.
screen.
It's not in Roll20, but it's in my doc hub.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. What'd you roll? A crit fail? No
A
way.
crit fail.
Okay.
that's harsh reality right there.
Wait, what'd you roll? What was it again? Charisma saving throw? Okay. Um, as you guys get closer to the library, you feel a sudden surge of magical power, and you lose all control, and immediately, no full moon, nothing, fully wolf out
Yo. Hey,
and
yo.
take off, outpacing. This is the first time you've run this fast. You blow past Rocky, who is by far the fastest thing you've ever seen in your life. You blow past her. You see Atticus standing in the hallway with his wand ready as he looks to jump into something that's going on into the library. You can hear Klaus breathing. You can hear Sebastian. You can smell Sebastian. You can smell Klaus. You smell Atticus. There's 2 other scents. You sniff someone who smells kind of like Sebastian, but not Sebastian. So maybe somebody Sebastian knows. And then the next thing you smell is not a smell. your entire wolf's bane flares up almost that like a hyena as every signal in your body goes off. It's either you fight to the death right now or you run. There's no option in between. The second you feel that trigger happen, you see a very dark mist form around Atticus as you see red eyes and a flash of fangs go to bite him. You see a burst of golden white light literally erupt from Atticus's body, and this cloud disappears. Atticus also disappears. You come to a skidding halt. As you turn and look, you see Sebastian. You see a woman that he's holding up, and as he explains that this is his sister, as he's actually like him, and he's actively shouting at Klaus. Klaus now back in his normal kid-sized body. You see as he kind of is just looking down, taking the verbal onslaught of Sebastian just saying that he was trying to kill his sister, that his vampire friend was trying to kill her. The library is in complete fucking shambles. Shelves are shattered. Books and papers are strewn about. Klaus just looks down and walks out of the library, looks at you, looks at Rocky, and takes off in the direction of the Forbidden Forest. Rocky stops, first off, looking at you, and she goes, "What the fuck was that?" Klaus, hold up. But I'm gonna. Should we figure this out now, or should we follow him and figure it out later?
Mimi just doesn't respond, grabs Rocky, throws her on her back, and just sprints after Klaus. Because you can't even speak to her because she's in the wolf form, so it doesn't even matter.
You take off. You see Klaus. Make me another charisma saving throw.
Yeah. I forgot if it's another crit fail, I'm gonna cry.
Nat 1.
No, watch it be a nat 20.
Oh, it's 15. That's great. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You dash forward. You're breathing heavier now. You can now feel Rocky's weight on your back. You're starting to slow down. You start to revert slowly. Rocky realizes what's going on, flips off your back, and mere seconds, as you're mere seconds away from catching up to Klaus, you slow down. Klaus takes off as you revert back to your human form. Rocky stops running and just like comes to like a dead stop next to you. As you are just like on the ground panting, she goes, are you okay? What happened? Are you good? Do you need nurses maybe? Question mark.
Mimi just starts shaking her head like she has no idea when the world just happened, but it happened.
She's like, okay, so I'm assuming not normal for you. First time that happened.
Yeah. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, definitely. That
She's
was
just like completely sprawled out on the ground.
Yeah, you are like just like sweating, exhausted. Rocky says, "Okay, weird. It's literally broad daylight, and that's okay. I don't know how that works. Do you want me to hang out with you here, or should I go find you? You okay? I should take you to the nurse.
No, go find Klaus. I'll
Are you
be
sure?
fine. Just give you a minute.
Okay. She takes off after Klaus. As you kind of lay there trying to like first wrap your head around what the fuck just happened and how it happened, why it happened, but also how goddamn tired all of a sudden you are and how like all of your muscles literally feel like you've been running for days. You see as Kyle walks up, and he heads over to you. You see as like he kind of stands blotting the sun. He goes, "Oh, Mimi, you good?"
Wait, you said Kyle? Yeah, yeah. And okay. She's like laying on her back, all sprawled out like a starfish, and she just like throws her hand up, with the thumbs up. That's all she does.
Um, as you throw the thumbs up, he goes, "All right, well, I'm gonna." You see as he squats down, literally just lightning fast scoops you up, kind of like grabs you by like the upper shoulders, and then slips his other arm just like right under like the back of your kneecaps and picks you up. Roll me perception check really quick.
Oh, I have a cat on me. 1 second.
Cat,
She's
roll for me
complete-
perception check.
She's like completely on my chest. I could not move.
Fucking Zoe. What is that fucking gift, bro?
I was just thinking, like, is it a kiss or he's like,
Yeah, is the dog kissing the woman or eating her face?
yeah, I keep thinking about that.
That's a lovely 8 because Mimi's oblivious.
An
Young
8.
Feral.
On an 8. Oh shit, on an 8. You notice Kyle's a lot taller. It took you longer for some reason to get up from the floor to where he's standing at full height. He's literally holding you in his arms. He's also much bigger. He goes, he kind of like plants you back on your feet, and he goes, hands you a water bottle. He says, dude, I just so I know I'm not crazy, because I've been having a weird day, but it looks like you're having a weird day also. Did you just fully wolf out in literally the middle of the day?
Yes, sir.
Ah, interesting. You see as he steps back and moves out of the bright sun as you're able to open his eyeballs. He is a complete foot taller, so he is he's literally like 5'10" now. And he's just like his pants comically now look like capris, where like the end of the pant leg is like around his like calf.
Yeah.
He's barefoot because his feet have like kind of like curled up in the shoes. So you see like, he's holding his shoes. You see his robes have like kind of broken. His shirt is comically like his robe is off, and like his shirt is so small he literally can't unbutton it from like how stuffed he is into it. And he goes, right, so okay, cool. So you turned in, that would explain, I mean, that doesn't explain why I'm freakishly tall now all of a sudden. And I was just walking from one class to the next, and I just grew literally mid stride. Cool. Do you know why you changed? Do you things?
All I know is that I was running after Rocky because she said it was an emergency, and then I wolfed out, I guess, and then Klaus and people were fighting, and then we were chasing after them, and then now we're here.
Okay, but here's my thing. You're normal again, and I'm not normal again. So what did you do to become normal again? Because
I didn't do anything. I literally just sat the fuck down.
you see as he cocks his head a moment, sits the fuck down, and sprawls out, and he goes like this. Is this Is this like, am I sprawling? Am I sitting right? How I want to be small
Mimi
again.
just starts laughing. I was like, I don't think that's how it works. I don't.
You see after like several minutes of him like just rolling around in like random like positions, and nothing happening, he goes, "Cool. So I'm just gonna be a fucking weirdo. Awesome, awesome, real cool, cool. All right, Mimi. I'm gonna.
I need you to let me make a deception check because of what I'm about to say under my breath.
Okay, make me a deception check because he is actively within earshot.
Oh, that's
Come
not good enough.
on, that one.
Oh my god, if he hears what
Oh,
Mimi's about to say, I swear to god I'm gonna cry.
come on. Oh, he has to. Yeah, roll your deception. I'll roll his perception after you roll yours.
Deception is a +2. Lovely. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh god. That's a 7. Please don't beat a 7. Please don't beat a 7.
That's a 7.
He's gonna beat a 7.
Okay,
He's
let's
gonna beat it.
see. Against his perception.
Maybe proficiency? No.
Wait, what? How come it, how does that not work? 1 second. Ah,
Uh,
there we go. Either way, even if he took the 5, he still would have beat it with a 9. Okay, what does Mimi think she says under her breath?
She's like, you're not a weirdo, you're just a hot weirdo now. You see why I wanted to say it under my breath now. You understand.
Fucking preteen romance. You're a hot weirdo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at Vesper.
I'm gonna have an asthma attack. Oh my god.
You're weird, but you're hot.
Looking at the 11-year-old romances going on.
They're all 11. It doesn't really matter, but he's 5'10" as an 11-year-old. Mimi's fucking 5'1". What else are you gonna say?
Jesus Christ. I mean, honestly, this is on par with most 11-year-olds nowadays. I mean, as sad as that is to say, as sad as that is to say, I think this is actually far tamer than what most 11-year-olds.
I babysit 11-year-olds. I know.
Yeah, I think most IRL 11-year-olds are way worse than this. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Oh,
I was a
I've
shitlord at
gone
11.
As far as the 11-year-olds tell me they go. Trust me.
Oh my god. Okay. You see as he stops as he's like mid-turning to head towards Madame Pomfrey, and he goes, on second thought, maybe I won't go see the. I think I'm sure eventually it'll go away, and I mean, like, even if it doesn't, I mean, I guess
realizes what she had said. Like, in total, she did not understand what she was saying at first, but now she understands, and is just completely tomato red on the ground in a ball.
Roll me.
Like questioning yourself, like, why am I doing this? Where's Rocky? I need her.
Roll me. I need you to roll me a. I need you to roll me a. Roll me a charisma saving throw. Yeah, and then we're gonna depend. We're gonna figure.
Oh, why am I rolling such bad numbers?
Oh, that's an 8. Okay, all right.
I'm rolling such a bad number.
Okay, I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
I'm
no,
scared.
no.
We have one roll above a 10 this entire session.
No.
That's a 92.
Dang.
I hope this is a good thing. I don't even know at this point.
A 92.
Must be something.
Okay.
How many people should
I
I
did
kill
tell
in this
Ox
case?
that I wanted Mimi's relationship with Kyle to go up more, but like this is going way too fast.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
How many people should I kill today?
Hold on. This is ridiculous.
What are you doing
Who's
ridiculous?
okay? Who would be in a 30-foot radius?
Wow.
Not that many people actually. Okay, what'd you roll again? A 92? Okay, you as you curl in a ball, and you are embarrassed beyond all belief of what has just transpired, and the fact that Kyle heard you. You drop and curl into this ball, like literally subconsciously. You whip your wand out and cast your wand just wiggles and casts a random spell. You cover yourself in a swarm of butterflies, and now it looks like a body covered in butterflies, but no one knows who the body belongs to. That's how many butterflies there are. So you're completely incognito. No one knows who you are, but you are now colorful and covered in butterflies, curled up in a ball in the middle of the field.
Mimi's at this point just crying. Just like small sobs. That's all you can hear coming from the pile of butterflies. Like, why is this happening to me?
As the embarrassment begins to build up, we shift a couple weeks into the future as class begins. Kyle has definitely Kyle's definitely garnished a lot more attention, especially from some of the second and third year girls, as his new physique has, unfortunately for him, or not unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, has stuck. However, he seems a little more friendly with you, Mimi. He's more interested in hanging out with you and your dad, learning more about magical creatures. Over the next 2 weeks, you guys kind of, your dad has brought you on like special, like assignments that he has to do, like within the forest, tending to like magical creatures, or rehabilitating small juvenile dragons. And so you and Kyle have kind of been hanging out a lot more the last 2 weeks. I would say after 2 weeks passes, it has now been about 2 weeks since Atticus has been missing. I mean, unless you guys want to look more into that, you can. I mean, what's happened right now is McGonagall's looking for him, and McGonagall can't find him yet. But so Atticus has been missing for about 2 weeks. I would say we kind of touch down from this time skip as we see a James leaving the Black Lake. It's probably about a little bit before dusk. As he slowly walks off screen, Kyle is standing there with his phone out, with Mimi's contact open, and a series of text messages that they've been exchanging. But he looks down at a single text as he contemplates and nervously sweats to send. I'm not going to say what the text is. I'm going to roll for it. I'm going to roll to see if he sends it. And if he doesn't, then no one gets to know what he was going to say.
I think we all already know what he's gonna say. I swear to God.
Movement.
Damn. Okay. It's probably around dinner time, Mimi. You and your friends, you and Rocky and Klaus, would be probably getting dinner now. Klaus and Rocky have been, other than hanging out with you, the two of them have kind of isolated as she's tried to console him and like get him back to being him. You guys hang out every now and then. It doesn't seem. I would say you don't really see a strain between the two of them, but you definitely don't see Klaus in a healthy mindset at the moment. Um, as you're sitting there eating dinner with Rocky, Klaus, and a few others, you get a little text message from Kyle. Do you open it?
Obviously.
You open it and it says, "Hey, if you're free, meet me at the northern shore of the Black Lake. Have a question for you."
She texts okay. I'll be there after I finish up my food.
He texts back, "Don't worry about food. Come now."
Says okay with a question mark, and then looks at Rocky and is like, shit's about to go down." That's all she says.
Rocky, you see her left eye definitely has been staring at your text, and she's been smiling the entire time. So when you look at her, she immediately just turns her head and gives like a little nod and goes, "I get it. I get it."
She just gets up and leaves and says bye to both of them and goes to the lake.
You head off to the lake. As you get there, there's it's kind of funny because he's fucking 11, but I think it's fucking hilarious. There's Kyle standing there. There's a small like little round table with like a picnic sheet on top of it, and a basket. He goes, "Hey, so I hope this isn't lame. My mom said girls like this, so she texted me. I hope you like it. I don't. I'm gonna shut up. My mom. He sits down and he goes, "I made bread."
Red.
Vesper approves.
He sits down and he goes, "I didn't actually make it. I asked Vesper to make it. Vesper made it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie. I'm just really nervous. You hungry?" As he like sits down and like leans back in his chair, and then you actively see him wiggle his arms like a bird as he tries not to fall backwards, and he grabs the table. Clearly a -3 in charisma is how this man operates, because he has negative riz. What does Mimi do? Oh, this poor kid.
Okay. I need to grab my inhaler, but I don't even know what to say. Maybe just speechless, completely speechless at this point. Like, does not her brain is functioning on 0 brain cells at this moment. Uh,
Um,
I guess she sits down at the table. I don't know.
you guys sit down. He brings out like so. This is his dinner date is just really delicious bread and just some normal peanut butter and jelly. Because this is an 11-year-old who has no fucking idea what anything. He's flying by a fucking Pinterest link his mom sent him. So he makes you a sandwich. I love how I actually have this. I have this scene
how I was
made.
imagining what Mimi was going to eat, which
Oh,
was
God.
like maybe like 3 steaks and like some potatoes and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, no, he's 11. You don't know shit about food. You guys have, I guess, not really dinner. It's more of just sandwiches together, like a field trip, sort of.
this would have been more cute if you did it like a picnic table, like a picnic blanket with a picnic basket.
The
with
kid's
some, like,
11.
with some fruit. All you have to do is
11.
take away the table and chairs, and you literally have it. You are in.
Listen, dude. Kyle has Kyle has a 7 in charisma, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is like a -2 or a -3. This entire interaction, he rolled a nat 2. He was a negative something
Lord.
in his charisma saving throw. So, like,
Oh my lord.
this is what a -2 gets you. Is this? Anywho, you guys eat and stuff and whatnot and
Very
converse.
awkward eating.
Yeah. Kyle, like, closer towards, like, you guys have been kind of sitting around chit chatting for like an hour or so. Kyle says, "Hey, he's like, first I've been a little bit worried about Atticus, but I've also been doing some research, and I need like maybe another week or two, but I might have an explanation of why I grew and didn't revert back, but also maybe why you fully transformed and reverted back. I think I might have found something. I'm not really sure. Um, uh, do you? What was I gonna say? Brain fart. Yeah, he just kind of ends it there. Actually, he goes. Have you
Yeah.
looked for anything?
She just kind of she just shakes her head no. Like, I haven't really been looking at that. I kind of just thought that it was a weird thing that happened, and I just kind of ignored it. Been kind of busy with some other things, so
At the first sign of conversation where he doesn't have to try and figure out words to say in his dumb mind, he goes, "Oh, what things have you what have you been up to? What things? Yeah, things."
me and Rocky have been making a girl code between us, so we can talk without other people knowing what we're talking about. But it's great. Um, the Klaus situation.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up. He full on killed that kid, which then that kid turned into a thing that killed other kids, and then they turned into things, and then a whole bunch of people kind of died. That was wild. Okay, we're just gonna have an awkward silence here. Iris, you there? Oh no, did she DC? Did her mic die?
She said 1 second just now.
Oh,
Her talking
ah,
to parent.
talking to Fagel. All right,
Okay.
get ready, Vesper.
Sorry,
You're
came
coming up
in
soon.
talking to me.
I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what's gonna happen.
What did Kyle say? Brain lost track. Well,
My brain lost track too.
you
I
were saying about something about Klaus. Oh, Mimi kind of just gives him a little bit of a blank stare because she's trying to like fix everything that's going on with Klaus and not trying to make it worse, and bringing up how bad it was kind of threw her off a little bit. And she's like, "Yeah, that happened. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, uh,
um
Kyle could definitely tell that Mimi like did not like that subject a lot.
yeah, he kind of being around you more often, he starts to read the room and he goes, yeah, dang. Look at the time. We should probably head back in.
Mimi remembers all of a sudden. And she's like, "Oh yeah, didn't you tell me to come out here to ask me something?"
You see his ebony skin for the first time ever go pale white as he just stares wide-eyed at you and goes, oh. Oh, that's right. I sent that part of the text. Ah. Ah. I mean, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Do you, so you, like, like you and me, right? We've been like friends and we've been hanging out and stuff, and like your dad's cool and stuff, and like I like going and seeing creatures and doing those things. So like, do you want to like just do more of that like together, like as more than friends? Mm? As he makes like the weirdest, like it's just awkward, just
All my
tall and
brain,
awkward.
my IRL brain, all I can hear is today, Junior.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, Mimi is just like, okay, yeah, we're pretty much already doing that, but okay. Anything else you need to ask me? Try to like lead on to him actually asking more
He
than just
goes,
like.
yeah, no, definitely on the same page. He goes, well, uh, okay, um, I can visually see him actively trying to hype himself up. Um, you he just goes, I'm just gonna say it. And he goes, do you nope, hold on 1 second, almost had it, do you.
She's like slightly giggling at him, trying to like not be.
She's like, you see as he's like, you don't, giggling makes it harder because that's freaking, fuck it, that's cute as shit, dude. And would you like to be my girlfriend?
Giggles one last time. It was just like, you idiot! I already knew what you were gonna ask. I was just trying to get it to you for you to say it.
Dude, why torture me then? God dang it. That
It's
I
it's funny seeing you like that, but yes, you idiot.
he goes, cool. He hugs you. He goes, okay, bye, and just runs off. Just full all 5'10" frame of his long ass legs in a dead like sprint. As he like begins hurtling boulders on the side of the hill as he just gets the fuck out of Dodge. Um
Um,
Mimi left there. Kind of, I would assume. I mean, what's Mimi feeling? What's
Mimi is just absolutely laughing while she's texting Rocky what just happened. And she's
uh
talking about how adorable it was and like how funny it was trying to get him to say it, but it was super cute. Like,
Rocky
girl talk.
sends a bunch of like laughing emojis back. And she goes, gotta definitely tell me more. Um, you guys, over the next couple of weeks, kind of get Klaus to open up a bit more. He's definitely distraught of what's gone on. McGonagall has spoken to him, but the Ministry has spoken to him. The Department of Magical Creatures, his parents, Rocky and you have been there through that entire mediation process, and they've been able to come up with a temporary way to stop Klaus from changing anybody if it happens, but legally Hogwarts can't deny him from being there, nor do the care for magical creatures minor law stop. It's pretty much like a whole bunch of laws and stuff that are like really protecting him for being here. But they've been able to magically remove the venom portion of his fangs, which is very, even though it's magically done, very painful.
If I remember correctly from the last time we met, uh, that's technically impossible from what Klaus said last time. Mimi wouldn't know this, but I remember this vividly. This is one thing I remember vividly from this campaign is that he said something about how it wouldn't even be possible for them to take it away because he doesn't even have it anymore. Something around those lines.
Hmm?
Do you not remember that? I bet if you
Nah,
asked
dude.
Klaus, he would say, yeah, Iris is right.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
so even
mind.
if we were you were talking about it, but you said the ministry is still gonna quote unquote do it, but they won't know that it's even impossible to do it.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that conversation. Yeah. It's still gonna. The ministry thinks that's what happened. It didn't do shit. Okay. Yeah. I remember. I remember the
Yeah,
entire conversation we had now.
I was
Um.
just making sure that was irrelevant and you remember that.
Yeah. 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 Cool. 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 Thank you. Appreciate that. Um. Um. So that happens. We get closer to. I mean, Atticus has now been missing for 2.5 weeks or 3.5 weeks. Um. The day it gets to the point where it's the day before Atticus is thrown back in, the day before Vesper and Jean are supposed to meet. Um, Mimi, you get a strange text the night before that specific evening. Or not a strange text, sorry, a strange letter. There's no number, or no number,
No address, no
no
person.
address, no sender. The front of the envelope just says Mimi on it.
Okay.
Do you open it?
Yeah, I guess.
Uh, you open the letter. There is a how would I explain? It's kind of like when writing is smudged, but like the ink is smudged because of like wetness, not necessarily like a fingerprint or like a finger smooge. Um,
Letters, I
huh?
guess.
Yeah,
Wet
yeah,
letters.
pretty much. The letter says, uh, urgent, meet in library tomorrow night, possible danger, question mark, and then you see another paragraph, or possible advantage, question mark, another paragraph, hope this finds you well, uh, the Fae are on to you. Run, Merlin. They're coming. Uh, and you have this letter. The envelope was addressed to you. None of the letter makes any fucking sense
Yeah, I
to
understand that
Mimi.
part. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. As you ponder this letter, we travel back in time. Uh, Vesper. Uh, you guys are unbeknownst and unfazed with the events that happen in and at the library. Um, a few days go by, and you begin to realize Atticus is missing. Um, it's not that he's just been missing. It's you haven't seen him in any of your classes or in the Great Hall or anywhere. The week kind of comes to a close. You and Fiona, Fiona, I think Fiona would look into Atticus's disappearance for the first week and then kind of give up after it. But Fiona looks to you and says, so I'm not sure if I mean, I'm sure you might be as freaked out as I am after the whole Halloween thing, but I'm more worried about you. Are you okay?
Um, I I don't think I am. I I know I wasn't awake for a lot of it, and then when I did wake up, we kind of ran out immediately out of the hall to get a teacher, but people died. And the fact that we're in a school that's supposed to protect us from things like this, that terrifies me. What could happen to us in the future?
You see as Fiona looks at you, she goes, first off, they would fucking have to get through me. That I don't see that happening. And second, I don't. There's nothing. You shouldn't feel bad about what. I mean, she kind of stops and thinks to herself for a moment. She goes, "No, I understand. I can only imagine the fear and the emotion that went through you, especially after what happened. I think we, in our off time, should practice our protection spells, and maybe, maybe once we get really good at that, we don't really have to. I mean, you don't really have to worry about ever feeling like that again."
Vesper kind of pauses and she thinks about that to herself for a little bit. And then she nods resolutely and she does as best as she can to lean up towards Fiona and she kisses Fiona on the cheek and says, "You always know what to say to make me feel better."
Ew! God damn it! I want to squeeze something. You know how when something's so cute you get violent? That just happened. That was a visceral reaction in my body.
I've been watching a show lately, and the main character, I've been telling my best friend, like, I want to squeeze her cheeks because, like, she's so freaking adorable.
Oh man. As you lean up and stretch on your tippiest of toes to give Fiona a little peck on the cheek, she wraps you up in an embrace. The next couple of weeks you guys are just pounding the books, learning as many spells as you can. Roll me a, let's do just an intelligence check at advantage. I'll say Fiona's would be giving you the help action.
Okay, if 24 intelligence would be. Okay. I had that tabbed out. Okay. That'd be. I can just do the check, right? I hope I don't have to do the thing again.
I have no idea. I mean,
Hey.
Oh, God.
Oh.
The natural 20.
no way. No way.
You learned Avada Kedavra.
No way, bro. What?
What does that mean?
Um, I didn't think I thought there was a chance I might introduce this new mechanic in this session. I thought it was a very, very, very small chance, but holy shit, do the dice tell a story. Okay. You and Fiona have been practicing day in and day out. Almost, it's not to the point where I would say it's more of a, not necessarily an unhealthy obsession that Vesper has with this drive of what happened that night, and wanting to be able to protect not only herself but her friends and her loved ones. As you guys are casting the spell Protego over and over and over again, the new mechanic that we have is Vesper. Anytime that you cast the spell Protego, it no longer requires you to expend a level 1 spell slot. You can cast it like a cantrip. It still will be in the confines of what the spell says it can do, how it casts, the casting time and all that, but it is now a cantrip for you, and something that you don't have to mark down when you cast it as a first level spell. You fuck, what's her name? Fiona casts she looks at you and casts just a simple Expelliarmus, and on that nat 20, the you tell me what emotion surges forward in Vesper to produce this or you tell me, you tell me in this moment, what emotion does Vesper feel as she casts Protego?
Vesper looks at her wand. She looks down at her wand, and she thinks long and hard, and she realizes that probably it'd be best if she thought about what she wants to protect. And so images flash before her mind of all the people she's met since she's come to Hogwarts. James, Atticus, Akash, even though he's really indicating Iris, or I'm sorry, Mimi, Rocky, like everyone. And she's like, even if I don't know them as well as I could, I want to protect them, and I want to let everyone be safe. And that feeling of wanting to help, that feeling of wanting to keep everyone safe, is what's at the forefront of Vesper's mind when she casts Protego.
As you cast Protego, you see not only a shield ornate in size and shape, it looks like a you know what? I'll actually show you what the shield looks
Images.
like here. 1 second. Dang, it is hot in this room. Computers are hot. No, that's not it. Hold on.
I patiently wait.
Here we go. And then it's in folder shields, and then subfolder fantasy shields, Harry Potter campaign. And here we are. Boom, shakalaka. Why is it such an ugly resolution? There we go. You copy image. You see this shield not only cast in front of you as Fiona casts Expelliarmus at you, but you feel this sudden surge as these images of other people flash across your mind, and you see the same shield throw up and stand in front of Fiona as the wings on this shield begin to flutter and wrap around her, pretty much encasing her like in a piece of armor. Not only are you able to cast Protego as a cantrip, you are now able to cast it either on yourself, or you can cast it now on somebody else as an action or a reaction. So you can potentially save somebody else's life instead of only being able to cast it on yourself. Fiona fucking shockingly yells out, "Holy shit, I didn't even know you could do that."
I didn't either. Vesper's
Uh,
a little shocked. She's just staring at what she just accomplished.
as you look at the feat that you've just done, you notice I gotta give nat 20s their due diligence. 1 second. Vesper, you see in your hand as your wand itself has changed form yet again. However, this time emanating a rather stronger magical presence than before. And and then it's totally up to you on when and how you want to investigate it. Would you prefer me to DM your wand, or would you like to have it public? I'll leave it up to you.
Public's fine.
Okay. This is Vesper's new wand.
That is beautiful. Oh shit.
Well, it looks like a wand.
As you guys rejoice, not really rejoice, but as you guys kind of like get together on what all this is like what all has just happened, in the next 2 weeks, do you want to roll to try and accomplish the potion and other thing that you discussed about, or do you want to try and learn more about this wand, or this wand change, not the wand itself, because I mean it is still your wand.
Because the other thing I mentioned is more of a long-term goal. I think Vesper would like to investigate the wand first because she's like pretty curious. She's a Ravenclaw at heart. She wants to know what just happened.
Oh, yes, dude. Go ahead and roll me it's up to you, either investigation, history of magic, or I don't know what your other stats are. 1 second. History of magic, investigation, or let's do, actually, yeah, just those two. Up to you, whichever one you want to use.
All right. They are both the same, so I'll roll investigation.
Dope skis.
12. Not good, not bad.
12?
Yes.
Okay.
That wasn't.
Sick.
Yes, 12.
You begin to read through the writings of Ollivander. You begin to read through the writings of what was the other wand maker?
Shoot, I don't remember.
Zoe,
I mean,
Jean, do you
Death
guys remember?
in Lord Harry Potter, Death is technically a wand maker. You made the
No,
wand of
it's
power.
it's the like the evil wand maker dude. Damn it.
Yeah, doesn't his name start with like an E or something? I feel like it starts with an E.
Bragovich. There we go.
Nah, it had an E in it though. Yeah, the one for like he made Victor Crumb's wand, I believe.
Mike Gregorovich. Yeah. So you've been reading some stuff, and you find that there is a state of wands where they are dormant, awakened, and exalted. Various things can bring a wand out of a dormant stage. Usually it's a very powerful belief, a very powerful spell, willpower, whatever it may be. There are slight things that can awaken this wand. Please roll me a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Roll me a D20 and let me know if you get anything in between 1 to 15.
I got 2.
Okay. Sick beans, dude. Your wand, with as it transforms, you see the wings begin to flutter, kind of like that of a golden snitch. In your awakened state, your wand now has something called a lucky trait to it. If you want to write this down, you can write it down, but I'll also send it over to you so you have it.
That'd be appreciated.
So in this state, whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can add a d4 roll to the result. You can't use this ability again until you finish a short or long rest. So anytime you make an attack, a saving throw, or any kind of ability check, you can always add a d4 to your roll.
Holy.
As time gets closer, you receive a text message. It's now been about 3.5 weeks since Atticus has been missing, and you get a text from a text from James to meet you in the library 5 days from now at night. As he, what did I say? Oh, as he had something to tell you. He wanted to explain something to you. You guys set up a time to meet. Some of the days pass. You and Fiona, again, kind of get a little closer. You guys become like more of best friends, as you guys are still, kids, but there is something there, that even at a young age, both of you are like kind of understanding that you guys may be a smidge more than friends. Upon the evening, however, that night, a few hours before you're meant to go meet James in the library, you receive a letter as well. However, it has Atticus's name on it instead of yours, but it was delivered to you. What does Vesper do?
Is Atticus still missing at this point?
Yeah, it's been now it's about like a few hours before nighttime, before you go and meet James in the library. Atticus has been missing for about almost today would have marked 4 weeks. Tomorrow marks 4 weeks in 1 day. So he's been gone for about a month now.
Okay. Vesper, even though she received the letter, she's not the type of person to really snitch on others' mail, even if they are missing, because there's been no confirmation that Atticus was dead. It'd be a different story if he was like dead or something, but because she thinks he's still alive, even if she hasn't been able to search for him, so she's not going to open the letter.
Okay. You decide not to open the letter. You head down to the library. Mimi heads down as well. James and Vesper, as you guys get to the library, you both see each other. You guys kind of move more towards the back as it's kind of after hours. Students have now been allowed to kind of stay out later, but you guys are kind of meeting under hushed tones. As you guys get to the library, you begin to feel a sudden surge of strange power. The library becomes very staticky. You guys see a flash of bright light, followed by a very loud thud, followed by a crash, as a bookshelf explodes, and you see sliding out into the hallway, slamming up against the opposite side of the restricted section, is Atticus, as he has a sickening thud against the iron bars, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, it's not another cliffhanger.
BRB. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with us. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Follow, like, and subscribe. Come join the motherfucking Discord, people. Love you. Bye.